Late start this morning, probably about 8:30. Doesn't say on the thing. I thought I'd make a quick. I've always had morning gruel. I call it. It's the oats and some berries. This morning, I'm like, oh, well, last night I saved the egg whites from the ice cream I made, and I ate about half of it last night. I made myself an egg sandwich because I was hungry. I eat a lot at night. I don't know why anymore. Before I didn't. I ate nice breakfast. Wasn't even gonna make breakfast this morning, but I thought I'm gonna have a long day. I'm gonna get some shit done today. Oh, this gluten-free bread, I already made the toast. So I'll put it back in the ice box. It's nice and cold. Anyway, I already cut the last of my onion. I'm running out of supplies. I got lots of food, but like fresh supplies. My spinach, I see it's starting to go a little bit bad, so I'm gonna have a spinach, egg, white, Gorgonzola stuffed omelet with my homemade ginger salmon berry jelly. I'm thinking about throwing the pepperonis in. I got a little bit of pepperonis. Might as well do that. Hold on. Oh, I got a lot of little mini pepperonis left. The reason it hit me was Gorgonzola cheese, pepperoni. Sounds pretty tasty. I haven't started burning it yet, so we'll throw this in with the onions, let them cook for a little while. If I can open it. They've been in there for a while. Pepperoni don't. When you buy it, it's it's not in the refrigerated section. There's a lot. I'll save some of this for spaghetti. I have spaghetti sauce. I don't know when I'm gonna eat all this food. I only got like 20 days left, and I got a year's worth of food on the shelf. Crazy. That'll be 20. We'll save the rest for the spaghetti. I've done that before. It tastes pretty good. Yeah, I bought that bag when I first come out, almost 60 days ago, and I still have it. Anyway, get a little bit of lard in there to start this process. This stove has a nice lighter, and it mounts right here. I should do a whole story on the stove. I got this out of a camper. It was brand new. It looks like hell because I hauled it up on a flatbed trailer, strapped with a strap on it, and the whole way from Pennsylvania. Well, I went to California first, then up here to Alaska. I just had to keep retightening it, and in the end, I didn't give a shit. That and the poor microwave that was strapped. That's what all that mess is. It's you can't see it, but it's all dented in. I had so much going on in my mind. The truck broke down. That's the whole story. Bottom line is, I beat the living crap out of it. Well, somehow this got messed up, the igniter, and it worked fine before. And I took it out, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to machine a part for it when I go home. I'll take it with me because it was plastic, and I stripped out the handle, and it was still not right because something happened where you really had to crank it hard to make it work. Anyway, I broke it. Well, I went online and they sell all the parts for this, and it's like $8. So I'll be ordering that and bringing it up. And that'll be nice, an igniter, because it works. I could still make it work with a pair of pliers. I can't be with a pair of pliers, so I have to use the special igniter. Big bullshit story there. Sorry. All right, let's get cooking breakfast. And all in all, that trip, that was an amazing trip. A lot of bad shit happened. And it's really not bad. I was broke down in a truck for a week, but where we broke down in Washington, the state of Washington, I think it was Woodland, Washington. Really cool place. And we broke down right at this place where they had a bar, and their special was filet mignon and a baked potato, I think it was. And it was like $12. It was unbelievable. I had that all the time. There was a guy that was starting a smokehouse, a restaurant thing. I think it was takeout mostly. No, I think we sat there and ate one time. I talked to him. Real nice guy from Louisiana. But he had really good stuff. You know, chicken and brisket, all kind of stuff. Really good. He'd sell out right away. I wonder if he ever got going. He had his whole family there trying to get started. We drove to the biggest glacier you can drive to in the world outside Hyder, Alaska, in Seward. It's a really, really cool place. We've been there before. But this is for Sandy. I'm telling stories about stuff for breakfast. Anyway, let's get this thing on the road here. I used about half, so this is like 3 egg whites here. All right, nice clean jar. It was. Turn that up a little bit. Let it cook till we get it pretty well cooked, and then we'll throw in the spinach and cheese. But yeah, we made it. Actually, what I did is I was towing. I had 3 trailers. I had one big one was the tiny house trailer that we manufactured in the shop. It was just the frame and wheels and steel frame wheels. I took that to California and then dropped it off. This is 3 years ago. And then the other one was a triple axle trailer that me and my buddy owned, and he took like part of it. We were just messing around trying to start like a little business of buying boats on the internet and reselling them. That didn't work. The first boat we bought, we got took on. Anyway, I said, well, I'm gonna. My other buddy that lives up here in Alaska, he said they want boat trailers up here, and I'm like, well, I'll just throw that on top. It was a triple axle boat trailer. It was bigger than the tiny house, stuck out on the ends. And when I get out there, I'll throw that on the ground and haul the rest of my load up. And I put my other load on top of that. So I still remember in one of the states when I'm driving, here comes a cop, whatever state it was, Indiana, Kansas, I don't know. He comes up, flying up, and he slammed on the brakes and come up, and he's just looking at my load. And I'm like, he's going to turn on the lights. Zoom, he took off. Woo. Anyway, it was all legal. But anyway, I have the license for the trailers. Because I sold the trailer up in Alaska. That worked out okay. Although that's somewhere in Oregon, I think it was. We blew a tire. It locked up. One of the brakes locked up on the triple axle trailer. I didn't even know it. I had an F450 with a 6.0 in it pulling that thing, and I'm there, what is going on? And there's smoke everywhere, and a guy pulled up beside me in a convertible and says, hey, buddy, you got a locked up tire back there. I'm in traffic. We had stopped, actually went off the highway to find a place to stay that night. And then we couldn't, but there's no place to park this triple axle trailer. So I'm getting back on the highway, and I was still on time. I'm going to go to the tire's ruined. I mean, I could see it was I'm getting ready to ignite. So I just go ahead and went on the entrance ramp and pulled off. And I had spares. I had 2 spares for it, so I fixed it. Lots of stories on that trip. Lots of stories. You can see the egg is... I was trying to get the little minis. So there's a mini in every bite, That's the way professional chefs do it. I'm semi-pro. That's almost a mini in every bite, right? It's almost time for the covering. Yeah, I better get that ready. Because I want to pick out the decent stuff here. Like some of it's wilted. I'm going to turn it off and go get rid of it. Yeah, semi-pro realized he got the wrong pan on, and so I don't have the right lid. Oh, sorry, I didn't have time. That's the cheese and the spinach in there, and I gotta do something. I might end up flipping it. I think I will. It's probably not going to be a pretty omelet. But the trouble was, I don't have the right lid. I used the wrong pan. And so now I can't, melt my cheese and stuff. So I think I'm gonna flip it over and heat it up a little bit. Oh, this is gonna be messy. I'll get my thing over here. Hey, you know what? We'll do like they do in a restaurant. We'll do that. Hold it. You know, like that there. And that'll be good enough. We'll heat it up a little bit more. I wanted to put the lid on and it'll wilt that lettuce down nice and it'll be a perfect omelet. Oh, my coffee's starting to perk. Yeah, I dropped a piece of spinach. Actually, the spinach isn't that bad. I said I had to get, mess with it. What did I step on? Nothing. Step on something, right? It's whitening. Yeah, I guess it is getting pretty bad. So I'll have to cook the rest of this spinach today. I'll figure something out. Even if I just cook it and eat it. It's not bad. It's just wilting. And that's the end of it. I bought that over a week ago. Whoa, forgot. My eggs cooking nicely at high heat. What we will do is we'll just shut that down and put this lid on it and let it set. It shut off. You have to watch that coffee. I burned it yesterday. It's hard to believe you burn coffee, but I've burned it a couple of times. Because it'll just... Yeah, that's what it's doing, so I'll turn it down to about there. Let it perk. Well, we're almost ready to eat. I got my toast over there. Let me set the table the rest of the way and put stuff away and we'll eat. Yeah, I put it on the plate. I have, this here is a salmonberry jelly. And after it was cooked, you can see it's not, you could probably run on it. I put in ginger spice, so you can sure taste the ginger too. And this salmonberry, it's hard to kill a salmonberry flavor. But I already put butter on my toast when I toast it in that same pan that I fried the egg in. Put a little bit of butter, have it on low, throw the toast in, and don't use all the butter. One side wet, throw it over, toast that side, suck up the rest of the butter. So it's buttered and it's toast. So it's gluten free. So let's have some jelly. That's the jelly. It's not set real good, but it's good enough. I put a lot on. It's the first time I tasted it because I gave one to the neighbor and I didn't know how it tasted. And it's really gingery. I'm not a fan of ginger, but it's not bad on like the ginger jelly. I like ginger candy. I just don't like, and I like ginger on my sushi, mixed with the green paste. But I'm not a fan of ginger. And ginger, another thing, especially my kimchi. No ginger in my kimchi. That's just me. I've been to a ton of Korean parties in my life, picnics and stuff, and I'll pick up, I'll try somebody else's kimchi, and most of it is good kimchi, and I'll hit one and it's ginger, and I'm like, oh yeah, I like that. So let's try the pepperoni, spinach, Gorgonzola cheese. Couldn't think of what it was. I know you guys always, it's good. It's good. It really is. That's a good omelet. Gorgonzola cheese, spinach, pepperoni, little mini pepperonis. No salt and pepper. I didn't even get it out. It has enough salt from the pepperoni. And the Gorgonzola cheese gives it a nice flavor. It doesn't need any salt and pepper. Oh, I should show you like the spinach cooked real nice. I don't know if you can see it, but it cooked real nice. Oh, I didn't try a bite of my toast with this. guess we'll get a little bit of, we'll get a big mouthful of this. That's really good. That's ginger. I only put a, I made 2 jars this size, and I might have used that. It wasn't a teaspoon, not in each, but you know, I know ginger's strong, and I only, actually, you can see it on the bottom, maybe you can see it. Let me. So all of it didn't dissolve, but it's good. The only thing better would be maybe some tomato on there. Be perfect. Show over. I just wanted to say, plus I wanted to show you a close-up of the omelet. I just wanted to say, I forgot, this is just egg white. And it'd probably be a lot better with the whole egg. You know what I mean, the yolk too. That's all I wanted to say. Ah, look at that mess.